go round. So, hello everyone, Joseph Richardson here at Joe's Original Sports, and I didn't stop Twitch, but Godall's 1989 still active on Twitch. So, I love Tap because Pascalington is a very stupid drill. Hopefully they got rid of that one. Can't remember what I heard about the drills they killed and got rid of. Yeah, thinking. I really did think. Dang, I'm not close to the end zone. Aha, only less than yard for TD. Yeah, that was kind of a. Uh, I was defender kind of threw me off course. Come on, do I need to get his hands? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, silver's not bad. I would have had to get a few thousand more, but I was in the silver range by a small margin. The fact that I could be wide receiver too, and trying to get his speed up, well, of course we're going. Well, Stanford is a pretty good ACC team. With, I think their conference record are only 2 games. Have they played anybody? Uh, can't worry about that. You just started this recording. How stupid would it be? Hey, Stanford is supposedly a back in the day rivalry. We'll just we'll just go with that. Anytime we can impress the Cardinals with a green jersey, I don't think that matters with their Cardinal colors.
Notre Dame Stadium underneath the watchful
We're
eye
okay
of
with white
touchdown
pants.
Jesus, the home of the Fighting Irish. Little gets the blood boiling.
But I thought Catholicism was more about Catholic schools like Notre Dame was more about Mary than Jesus. Well, I think they still believe that and believe it, that Jesus believe in Jesus a little differently, but more focused on Mary. Yeah, I've heard Hail Mary is more, yeah, like Hail Mary pass, basically that.
Big third down coming from their own 31.
Okay.
Defense tries to get off the field. Looking downfield, it's Carr.
Oh.
Makes his connection. They'd hope to get him in space, create running room, and there just wasn't anything there. I love the third.
I got nothing. I basically got nothing for that.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and his third, he's going to throw deep right side. And he makes
yes. Even though that wasn't me, that's a teammate. Yeah, I got a little excited, Daddy. CJ Carr with that throw, though. That was perfect. On the money. Yeah, defender had to catch him right after the jump ball. But he still got a little bit. I'm okay with the one catch not going for anything.
Notre Dame has the ball
Gotta
and ready to
use my
get moving.
skills as a
And
run
in a
blocker.
low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than
Only a
anything, it
yard,
just
it
gets
looks like.
frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense.
I'm okay with the block. But that was... This is
First
a
down
pretty
here
good
for the
Stanford
offense.
team.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
It didn't
Not much
matter.
doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of
Damn.
1.
And
Yeah, my
sticking to the run.
dad.
I'll tell you what, a lot of
Man,
teams,
we seriously need more bedrooms.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening
All
first
right.
and goal from the 9. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
and defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
CJ's pumped. Well, we're not a running
And
back
now on
here.
second down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Carr. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it on the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown,
That's a man.
That big score makes the end
That's
of this
another
game
big catch for
very
him.
interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
I wouldn't mind Stanford if maybe Andrew Luck or Tippy Gerhart. Well,
There
Tippy
is
Gerhart.
nothing greater than a
It was
rivalry
a
game
it was a
unless
good
you lose it.
comeback
And in
attempt.
that case, there is nothing more miserable.
It's
I
a
agree,
rivalry.
Reese, and that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats,
You know
you take
why
the rankings,
don't
you take
hate
the records,
Stanford?
and you throw it all out the
Once
window.
upon a
There's
time,
always
John Elway.
tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for
Well,
this
he's a
losing team, this
Stanford
one's gonna stink
legend.
for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been
Did I
another
seriously?
presentation of EA Sports
I'm
College
just gonna check this out. CJ could have thrown the ball better. Honestly, that he just possession caught it. I mean, is the PlayStation controller like an issue, or is it how I'm controlling the receiver? Maybe. Doesn't do me any good though. Doesn't do me any good. But you're not far from the starting competition. So, wow, if Notre Dame was crappy, I might need to find a school for Samardzija unless I want a grad transfer. Let's just do some that, cause anytime I have to compete for a wide receiver spot and Pascal is on there, I can't guarantee that I'll get a bronze in that one. Okay. Alright. Okay, that's a touchdown all day, man. Oh, he dropped the ball. Did Mama call me? In the middle of a practice. Okay. Nearly a yard after catch. Okay. Hmm. Defender was able to jump up and get it. So, oh, yeah, right. Do I really trust CJ? But now my next question is, why would I think a married straight man would be a virgin? Only because his wife couldn't have kids and I didn't know the real reason back then. Knock yourself out and realize that Virginia is actually pretty good. At this point, who cares? Notre Dame might not be the team. No. Yeah, I'm willing to go with basic home. Because there's no reward for skidding like they have.
To the house that Rockney built. Leahy turned into legacy. Arsegan renovated and Holtz restored. Notre Dame Stadium, the home of the
But,
Fighting Irish.
of
We're
course,
really looking forward to this
if
matchup. You've
my
got a team
friend
that's made
Country
its way
or
into the
my
top
classmate
25,
Marcus
now trying to
was to
pass the
catch
ball
up
for
with
a
me
protest.
on See
As
This.
we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Virginia
Yes, I thought
Cavaliers,
Mr. West
taking
was a
on a squad
virgin.
hoping to prevent
I
another
told
L this week,
Holly
the
about
Notre
it.
Dame Fighting Irish. Glad to have you with us for
She
EA Sports College
probably
Football. I'm
thought something was off about me because I did tell her I have mental issues. I did. I was upfront about it when I really
They'll
felt
try
like
to
it
move the chains
needed to
on
be
3rd and
mentioned.
short from the 25.
Oh,
To the air, it's Carr. Working the middle of the field, and it's
block
complete.
attempt.
And he's knocked down immediately, but
I'm
not
sorry, Mom. I
before he moves
forgot
the
you called my
chains.
name.
Really nice job there by the
I was just recording. I'm sorry.
6th play of the drive coming up.
Now let's hope this.
The aerial assault continues. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they
Good
pick up the
catch,
first down on the
Samardzija.
throw and catch.
A 12-yard catch. Wow.
The offense
Is
lining
this
up for
all
a
I
first down
needed?
play. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Better decision.
Good call,
I had a
good
block loss,
execution as they move the chains and they
but
have a
that's
first down at the
Samardzija.
38.
Man, listen, you get
I have a 12-yard catch in this game, Daddy.
They'll
I'm
snap
trying to
it
get his
from the
speed
48
up.
on 3rd and short.
I'll have to see how that. Okay.
From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Well, the ball hasn't
I
hit the
like
ground very
CJ
often for
Carr's the
this guy in this
QB
game.
and not the younger guy. We're beating a number 12
Going to
ranked
work in the red
team,
zone. They can't pick up the first down
and it's
without
not
getting
even
it into the
halftime
end
yet.
zone. He's going to pass on second down. Quickly complete.
Oh,
Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down.
I'm still
Well,
out
a nice
there.
completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make...
He
Okay,
snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
87's a beast.
No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself
I
open.
like
He was
when
able
I'm
to
out
locate the
there, and
football,
even if my
snag it
guy
out of
don't
the
catch
air.
a
This guy now
touchdown,
has 5 receiving
this guy's
touchdowns on
good.
the year.
Tight end Cooper Flanagan. They don't. I don't know. Like, transfer portal kind of dies on the game, but I mean, there's always that chance. Well, I'm not out there for every play, but we're in a blowout, so will I see any more PT? Probably not.
Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't
Somebody
play their
must have
home
won
ranks. That's
money
not
if
what they
that
were
was a
worried
real
about. While
life
this team
game.
is ranked, they weren't looking at any different. They
It
were looking
ain't
to
though.
come in
Not
and
these.
get the W and execute. Great job
CJ Carr
believing
did
they could come,
give me a
Jesse, and
12-yard
knock them off.
Yeah, you're right,
reception.
David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their
Well,
A-game
the
out there in
Samardzija
this one.
highlight
That's
ain't
going to do it
noticed.
for us. For Jesse Palmer,
That's
David Pollack, our
probably
entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation
doesn't
of EA Sports College Football.
now. Yes, I will show. Oh, did he? Wait, Dylan from Buford? Oh yeah, that's Dominic's son. How in the world do we have him and CJ starting? Maybe CJ won the job. Notre Dame will get transfers in real life. I guess there is such thing as being unhappy at the other school. But that one catch for 12. What's the rack? 6 yards? Run after catch, yeah, 6. So I was already a 6-yard gain. That possession catch I had that went for no yards was terrible, but this game, that catch went for something. I'll accept that. I'm just trying to focus on getting this speed up a little bit. So, okay, let's see what the coach says. I think the GPA is just fine, and I'm gonna save this for right now and maybe take a minor break. Yeah, I'm not gonna cut the recording off or nothing. Just give me a couple, maybe few minutes. Marcus or country. But anyway, I that was a short, maybe 1 or 2 minute break. Hopefully the restroom ain't calling me too soon. Now, most of the wide receiver drills are pretty easy to master. I like this one a lot. Now, if I can't beat the DB, that might... Okay, that's a pretty good start. Okay, I keep hitting 200 points. Oh, that's... yeah. DB is just too tough. Yeah. I've got 2 more reps. Yeah. Now, do whatever you want here. If you just reach in zone once on this, you're definitely gonna get bronze. And you're close to it on the first try. Fact is, I don't have to hit pay dirt every time on this drill. Oh, dang, I went too far. But... there we go. About hit the end zone, but we're in pretty good. I don't think it matters if we get silver here. Well, we did. Now, you beat the first 2 drills. This one's... dang. I still got the wide receiver 2. I just think my dude needs to get sped up in 11 skill points. Am I that close to being wide receiver 1? We're not willing to upgrade our player yet if we want to work on his speed increasing. Fact is, I don't think I was wrong for making him a deep threat, because it's basically one of his architects. Maybe the primary one. He was definitely considered one though. Okay, back of the end zone, pretty cool. This is a pretty good. That was actually... Dang, I'm already at gold. Well... Dang, I barely got across the goal line. Yeah, and that don't even matter at this. That's pretty. I like that drill day because Skeleton as a receiver is a headache. I need the. I'm basically. I basically needed all those points. Well, we only had 4 wins last year. Already at 5. Let's go with the basic way. That's just best for this game. Let's see what time we got. Okay.
And you might as well get used to the
I
sound
can go
you're
up to
hearing.
an hour
The
if needed.
Seminole war chant is going full throat. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of
This was my dad's team many years ago.
Ensues. As we'll see, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Jesse. Okay, I guess we got the ball first.
This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Snagged in the middle, it's Gilbert. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It'll be a first down from the 49.
Okay, I'm blocking here.
The give on the inside. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
It was an
I like the decision
RPO.
there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple.
All right. Okay, I see the
Here
route.
comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down.
Okay.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Bought a little time, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
You gotta love that on defense. One of the most critical
I need to
statistics
get
out there.
some more just speed up, but man, if I just waited too long.
Offense set on 1st down. He wants to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that was a bad throw.
We're just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field, and he just didn't have it there.
Got it in the middle, it's Flanagan.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
these
aggressiveness
road
on 3rd and
games.
short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a...
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. He'll set up to throw. They're setting up the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Offensive players know where the ball is going.
Yeah. You wonder if Dale Lynch should be QB1. Yeah, because this is...
Here come the Irish back on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Quarterback on the keeper. At the 35, he's got He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
I know I was trying to stay in front of the dude.
They'll line up for a second down play.
At this point,
The give to the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big
I
play,
came
and
close
brings
to
up
that
a
one.
4th down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with
I
how the
was
score
close.
looks,
I tried to high point it. Yeah. It's actually not a
Notre Dame
blowout.
has the ball and ready to get moving. Dropping back, it's Carr. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. So just how aggressive can they afford to be as they snap it on 2nd and long from the 13? It's complete on the right side. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Coming after him. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down.
You know, you hear the term nickel so much.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. He's looking to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
this quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job.
Finally a catch.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Irish!
Not that we
And
do we
this is
kick
obviously
it?
a no-brainer. Great job by
Or
the
go
offense.
we gotta
Great
go for
execution.
2.
Inside of 2 minutes, you got to go for 2. You got to dial up this play, try to tie this football game up. What's your favorite 2-point play? Dial it up, and let's tie this game up.
We needed that TV. Good thing we got receivers outside of Samardzija.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let's check out the stats. Who cares about Luke? He'll probably transfer if Norvell keeps bringing transfer QBs in. It won't be my problem, just like Notre Dame's coach. Who brings in good recruits? Yeah, just that 5-yard. Yeah, I actually had the run 6 yardages to avoid a negative play. Actually, no. It would have been -1, but the 5 yards after catch helped. But it, or the 4 yards after. It might have been 6 yards after catch. It would have been a negative play, not for running as well as I did after the catch. Huh, that's embarrassing, Daddy. Pardon me, my grad transfer to Samardzija. I'll have to think about doing that though. Yeah, so why is... Where are we at with this? Okay, we're gonna do practice and all that. So, there's a reason why RBT Samuel Brown only does this drill as a receiver. Will it be better on the new game? I think he's really impressed with it, like the other guy watches. I don't know if CK Burrs is even. I do love CK too, though, so the fact that I don't subscribe to CK, maybe I need to find all the gamers I want to subscribe to on YouTube. Maybe let them know, hey, oh, yeah, you gotta try to throw that. Yeah, good job getting that throw away. Yeah. Uh, the thing is, people will forgive you with time. That's the good news with with life. I believe I need to forgive people even if I can't physically right now. But you know that means what I mean is telling them in person probably won't happen. Hmm. Bad. That cone was an issue. Do we not have a tall QB? Riley Leonard wasn't tall either. A married version. No. Mm-mm. Okay, this is a robbery. No. Although, well, let's see what that current alternate. No. Yeah. Let's see if we can stop the midshipman.
This field was home to legends like Bellino and Staubach, the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, and home to the Midshipmen of Navy. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and
Heavy
Jesse
Marine
Palmer with
Corps
me. Guys, it's
Memorial.
time to get it going. Here comes the offense on first down.
Okay.
Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A little bit more to go after
I'm
that last
blocking.
completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's
Okay.
loose. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football
my
in his hand.
love.
Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the
Palmer.
rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier
Yes,
throws
Jesse,
for
yes.
quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they
That's
have
right,
the football
Jesse.
out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop.
I kind of wonder why I was ever obsessed with a man only playing 5 seasons in the NFL.
Here
and
come
thought it
the
was so
Irish back
funny.
on offense. After standing on the sideline
Uh
and watching that long touchdown drive, they really
huh.
need to put something together to give their
Oh,
defense a
come
rest.
on.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the
At
sideline and
least
get some
block.
oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time
Okay.
and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's got his man. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out
Man,
and get a win in a big-time
QB
rivalry
could have
game.
had me.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes.
Yeah, they know he missed me.
Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. They're getting this guy lathered up. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12.
Yeah, I think it don't make sense for me to. I did have a 8-yard catch.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back to throw, it's Carr. Snags it over the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
3rd down, man. I think this offense would want to.
I'd at least. The dude is a quick thrower.
Offense getting set
Not
for
that I
1st
have
down.
issues with quick release.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down.
That's the
1st
fun
down for this
time.
offense. Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat
Okay.
coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm
TJ's
strength
not a
shown
good
there.
QB.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side.
He's not holding the ball long enough.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Listen, a lot of time, tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
Pulls it in. At the 45, on his way. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
Yeah. That he's.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain. When your
Okay,
best
I'm
is demanded
blocking.
on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass.
Oh,
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target.
bad throw.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Gives it to the back on the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You can't.
On
So,
first down, here
I'm
comes this
blocking.
offense.
It's
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13.
we're only up 9.
Touch pass on the line. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 3rd down after the run. Wants to throw. It's Carr. He makes the grab. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. And
I
now
got
they have to
jammed.
make the call. They
I don't
allow the
have the
completion.
quickness.
The
CJ
offense
can
set for a
run,
first
though.
down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield and
Got
lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back to the well. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Not exactly the
he ain't
ideal
making good
situation for this
choices.
offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
And really good job.
Yeah, I thought I would love the QB more, but he throws the ball
Here
too
come the
fast.
Irish back on offense.
Part of the blame is Samardzija.
He'll keep it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He makes the connection. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
And here comes the offense on
Vertical.
2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly.
He got it.
It's made, but not until he gets the first down. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some... Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the ground game. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run, but now with...
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy
That's
lungs.
one number 6.
Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff
That
on
was a
social
robbery.
media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that you every year you have a couple
He had
games
a
start.
catch,
This was one of them,
too.
Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
My
It
ear
really
was
did. We
itchy.
saw some great individual
Some
efforts in
where
this
my
game by the winning
glasses,
team.
I
Team.
need to
So cool
clean
to
up.
see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so
Real
long. This
quick.
has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
RTG car. Okay. Yeah, I could have had a second catch, but wasn't quite thrown where I expected it. I need to get my dude faster though. Yeah. And went ahead and saving that after a win over Robbery. And for those on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. God